Good morning. So it's rainy and it's quite cool today, so I'm inside. My voice is a bit croaky. I've been talking to a lot of people at different clubs and so I'm being really croaky. Not used to talking so much. So I'm up to the stage where I've done, I don't measure it, about an inch of just the ribbing. And this is where I take it off the needle, put it onto a spare piece of yarn, and I try it on to see if it's going to be the right size going from hip to hip across my back and across my shoulder blades. So I had this needle, which has been very handy for lots of things, but because it's wider up here, it often won't go through the stitches very well. So I've been using an ordinary sewing needle, but then I was in the store and I saw this, and it's just got this little piece of plastic here. And I thought they were weird looking things, but they didn't cost much, so I bought it. And I tell you what, I'm loving it. I can easily thread it and use that. So I'm using that all the time, and I'm even using that when I'm sewing up the sides of my cardigans and the button bands and things like that now. So very handy. So it seems a bit tedious, but this is what I do. So I said I'd show you what I do. And I find this way you can customize anything you make to the body that you want to make it for if you don't have a pattern. So I just sit and very quietly take off my stitches and put them down onto this piece of yarn. At first I sort of thought, oh gosh, this is a waste of time and effort, but it gets it to fit my body perfectly. But it's actually quite relaxing. If you just realise it's just part of the process that I do. You can find a pattern and do what you like, but this is what I do. And in the end, it's quite relaxing. And once you've done the process, it's okay. The interesting part will be if it actually fits. And that's why I only do about an inch, because if it doesn't, I will undo it and start again with more stitches or less stitches. So yes, it sounds very tedious, but it's okay. Just think of it as part of the process. So as you can see, I'm getting it on this piece of yarn, and so eventually I'll get all the stitches off, and then I'll show you how I hold it across my body to actually see if it fits. And when I do try it, I don't stretch it right out to make it fit, and it doesn't sort of squish in like this. It just sits nicely. So I'm just going to finish taking this off, and then I will do a different video. So I'm just doing different videos just to show, and it makes it easier if you want to come back and find a certain part that I've done. I think it's easier for you to find a separate little video of what I've done instead of having to go through a whole video finding the right spot. So I'm just slowly doing that, and I'll catch up with you in a minute, and I'll turn the camera around so you can actually see me and what I do next. Bye.